Wait, can I just explain it to you really quick? Just so it's like...
Explain what?
Just how I'm gonna edit it. So like, say
I don't
this
give a crap.
I just want to...
As long as it gets done, I don't care what you do.
There's the video, there's the audio. You line it up perfectly, and there's a line that goes through both, and you can do cuts and cut them both.
Are we rolling? Put this in so everybody can see that
we're not rolling.
Don't care.
I'm cutting it out because you're a butthole.
You don't mean that. I'm gonna be distracted if that's up the whole time. You're gonna be talking.
A lot of people said we need more camera angles.
If they want to pay for another camera, they can. Like,
we're gonna have a GoFundMe for camera number 2.
Yeah. Apparently, there's some complaints about my toes last episode, dude.
Thank you guys for.
You don't have to. Brody said I had freakishly long legs and my toes were making him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I was banished from wearing my Burke slides, so I'm wearing boots today. Hope y'all are happy. Even though the only 2 people that complained was Grant and Brody.
I had more than 2 people tell me.
I know. Let's just say I know some people that liked it and some people that didn't mind it. All right. So Grant and Brody can. I retract my shout out of the week last week. Grant, you are no longer a shout out of the week.
Grant, we love you.
So I had people texting me asking me if they could be my shout out of the week this week.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't decided yet.
I said yes to somebody, so I have to give it to him.
We'll find out at the end of the pod.
Yeah. Should we tell the people what we got going on today?
Yeah. Let's get a little visualization of the pod. Is what we'll call it.
So we're just gonna yap a little bit, obviously, but our segments that we have for today. Everybody's new favorite segment. I'm really excited.
I got a big grin on my face.
I go with it. When I was talking about it last night, Gaige almost shut it down because he thinks y'all don't care about movies. Or no. It's because you don't think you can talk good.
I don't know enough about movies. Ooh.
That's what's. Ooh, what are we gonna get?
It's gonna be. Ooh, he's gonna get that boombox skin.
It's fresh as stereo, actually.
Okay.
Anyways, it doesn't matter. That's what
we got. Subway Surfers up for the audio.
This segment will get you good with movies.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yes, we have mics out, but if we can't figure it out, we might have to stick with the phone audio again. So if the audio is still bad, hang with us. We just set these up this morning.
Literally, like, we spent...
I say we. I scrolled through TikTok while Gaige set everything up.
Thank you for giving me that recognition so much.
But who bought the mics? Who put the computer in here?
You ordered them and I paid you back.
A week late. It's okay, though. It's okay.
Okay, we're not even going to touch on that. I paid you back, and thank you for ordering them so much. I love them. They're great. Super easy to set up. You wouldn't know.
Anyways, everybody's new favorite segment, Letterboxd.
Letterboxd.
We'll discuss more about that when we get there. Then we have which brand is better.
Ooh. Spooky Halloween.
Excited about that. We have some voicemails we want to play
for
you guys.
You're
not gonna be able to play it. I have the Caleb one in our text chat that I can play.
Yeah, we can play the Caleb one. And we'll just do voicemails every pod.
Hey, every pod. Hey, no airport story today, I promise.
Promise, no airports have been brought up. We talked about airports a lot.
Then we have dumb inventions. I only have one, and it makes me mad. It's not really a dumb invention, just like I get angry when I see people that have spent money on it.
I remember mine, but we might have to like pull it up.
And then, a fan favorite, of course, TikTok of the week, and
Love
then closing out with shout out of the week.
Yes, sir. Let us know, to the 2 listeners watching, please let us know if you want to see like a Halloween episode.
Also, way too many of y'all listened to the first episode. Please stop. It makes me uncomfortable. I got really nervous.
It got like 250 views.
And when I saw that, like my whole body went numb, and I was like so uncomfortable knowing that many people were listening to me. I don't like it. Stop watching.
Keep watching, guys.
I liked it when I just thought Grant and Brody were going to be watching it.
Yeah.
Now that there's other people, it's a little too real. My sister works at a middle school.
My little brother.
That his brother goes to. Yeah, and she was covering his class, and his brother and like all his friends had their Chromebooks playing our podcast in the middle of class. They got their Chromebooks taken away because of our podcast.
No way.
Yeah.
Watching the podcast in class?
Yeah.
Guys, only watch the podcast in class if you have at least an 80. Is that bad advice?
I'm scared about my swallowing noises now.
Me too. I was drinking.
What all can they hear?
They might not hear anything. But yeah, guys, thank you for everyone who listened. Even though the watch time was like 30 minutes, it's still like, it means a lot. I've been trying to get this to happen. and I was expecting like 80 views max. I would have been happy with 50.
Well, my friend Chase is never gonna watch it. We were talking about it. He was like, yeah, I didn't watch it, and basically we figured out he's not gonna watch anything that's longer than like 30 seconds because TikTok has like ruined his media intake.
That is a great point to bring up. Me and Brody have been trying to really like. We both just agreed we have a bad problem. We're both watching Subway Surfers.
It's so entertaining.
It's so entertaining.
So we have to have this here temporarily until we have cords long enough to reach our sound booth. So he was like, "What should we throw up on the screen?" And I jokingly said Subway Surfers, but now
It's actually so good. I love
he
it.
threw it up.
But yeah, so me and Brody, we were talking at work. My shout out of the week for you guys, by the way.
That was last week.
Yeah, my last shout out of the week. They don't know this
Say
week.
shout out of the last week.
Shout out of last week.
Good boy.
I did it because I wanted to, not because you told me to. So we were talking, and we were both kind of agreeing. Dude, this guy sucks. That was like 2 times in a row. So we were talking. We're getting too distracted.
Dude, we have to turn the screen off.
We have a really bad TikTok addiction. Instagram Reels for me, and Snapchat like really bad. So we decided we might.
Your addiction.
You're getting on your phone. You
I'm
might
fine.
get flip phones. That's what I'm getting at. What do you think about a flip phone?
Do you listen to anything I say? I've been saying we should get flip phones for like years now.
Have you?
Because my uncle does it. And he looks so sick when he flips it
I
open.
saw a flip phone on Amazon that was $40 and it was a car that you could open.
Dude,
And the wheels were the volume. It was, oh my gosh.
I think I could rock it because I don't text anybody now at all.
You can have one of those ones that slide open and you can still text.
But like I don't text, so I'm saying like even if I have to.
You're not a phone call type of guy.
I'm not a phone in general kind of guy. I'm not on my phone. I was on my phone for a short period of time because I thought.
Yeah. So I just want to point out that yesterday I was at work and I called him talking about today.
Look at all these reels.
They're
being
not-
sent me. This is yesterday.
Wait. Let me see.
Insane. Continue. What were you saying?
So I just want to point out yesterday I was at work and I was thinking about gave him a phone call and it rang for about 3 seconds and then it went to voicemail. So he definitely just hung up on me. And I was like, yeah, it's okay, he's busy. And I was expecting a text like, hey man, what's up? He just hung up on me and just like didn't get back to me. Thought that was kind of awesome.
I was going through a very hard time. I told you about it.
I know.
How am I supposed to defend myself without mentioning anybody?
Mentioning what do you mean?
Who I was with.
Yeah, no. So basically,
It was actually it was good when you called. Things were still good.
Yeah, it was around 4. So I was just it sucks. I hate him.
Who?
You?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so distracted by the Subway
Me
Surfers.
too. Here's
You
the
have to
deal.
not look.
Here's the deal. I get so many calls throughout the day, and I don't answer any of them. And then I complain that nobody talks to me. It's because I don't pick up.
You also he deleted Snapchat. Takes hours to respond, and then is also like no one texts me anymore.
Okay, dude.
If you guys have any advice, let them know.
I don't
Text
want
the person.
I don't want to text. I want to. Hey, let's hang out in person because I have a lot of free time now.
Oh.
Which means I think I'm gonna start traveling again.
Do it.
I'm gonna be gone every weekend.
Oh wait, but that's
Yeah.
so. How are we gonna film?
We can do Sunday nights or Sunday afternoons.
We can do weekday mornings.
I'll always be home on a Sunday. Always. I don't have a choice.
Yeah, that's true.
I like doing Saturday mornings, so like it's not gonna be like every weekend I'm going out of town, but like once a month I'll probably either be in Athens or Virginia or Greenville.
That'd be nice. Could you film certain weekdays?
Dude, I'm telling you, after
Like
work, I have
like weekday
no
mornings.
friends. I go home and I watch movies.
I'm talking weekday mornings because I work 2 to 10 Monday through
But
Friday.
weekday mornings I'll be
Here,
I'll be at work.
you'll be at work. Sorry,
What the heck would
dude.
I
I
do?
hit every red light on the way here. Like,
Dude,
even
the
at
Apple Festival
5:15.
traffic is actually so terrible.
It's so. I used to work at Quick Trip for the Apple Festival, dude. For you guys that don't know, do you want to explain the Apple Festival? I feel like you can do better.
Yeah, so you would think that there's like apples at the Apple Festival.
That's what.
You would be wrong. It's a bunch of tents. It's basically it's a glorified flea market that people come from all over the place and load up on garbage. There's no apples. Why are we calling it the Apple Festival? There's no apples. I went thinking I
You're
was
not
gonna
wrong.
buy an apple.
You're not wrong.
Or
You
like
might
at
say
least
like
apple
caramel
butter.
you'll see a carameled apple. There's more like flavored pickle stands than there are apples. Last year I went and there was this people they're quote unquote homemade pickles. Apparently I don't eat pickles, but apparently they were good. There was like salted caramel pickles. There was hot and spicy. There was like salt and vinegar. There was like you name a flavor. Don't make that face. Don't make that face at me. You name a flavor, they had it.
Boop.
Okay. And near the porta potty, towards the back of the tent, probably. Okay.
Anyways, I'm gonna be honest. I've never been to the Apple Festival.
Wait, did you not just say you went?
I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I was like, "Well, we can go to the Apple Festival." Just joking. I was like, "We can go get some apples," and they were like, "No, I've been. There's no apples." And I was like, "I'm sorry, dude. I've lived here.
I love that.
I've lived here 11 years now, and I have never been to the Apple Festival. All this time, I assumed that there's just a bunch of apples, like, or you pick apples or something. There's not a single apple on. I don't know. It's garbage.
I like how they're like, yeah, no, I've been. There's no apples.
Dude,
Like,
stop watching Subway Surfers.
You
Look at me.
literally peeped at it.
I want you to look into my eyes
I'm looking into your eyes.
and say something nice about me.
It's really hard to think of something to say.
Okay.
All right, let's. Do you want to get into? Ooh. Okay.
We can talk about our weeks.
I thought of something that.
I did just get back from Athens.
How was Athens?
No, what were you thinking of? I can wait. I'm a good boy.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Cut that.
Yeah. No, we're keeping that in. You cold?
A little. The heat's. Do you want me to bump it up? Or are you comfy?
I feel great.
Well, it's
You
because
were
I
just
took my
shivering.
jacket off because this is a really big jersey and
Texas.
it hangs out from underneath the jacket. Hook 'em horns. Big day today. Sark is better than the bark. Carson Beck's the worst quarterback in college football.
I don't want to get into sports. I don't
The
want to be a
worst
sports
quarterback.
podcast. Guys, if you like sports,
Georgia's secondary sucks. We have Wingo and Isaiah Bond who are going to outrun them like crazy. All Quinny does is block and air it out.
if my dad is watching, go Dogs. But Dad, stop
Before we
watching.
started recording, you said hook 'em, so.
And I just did now as well.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris. I'm so sorry. I think they can hear this. I hope they can. Don't even. You might mess with the audio for realsies.
You might mess with my audio. Also, I'm so sorry that our mics changed colors. I didn't realize that when I ordered them.
They're RGB. It's a gaming mic.
I'm very embarrassed that they're changing colors right now. So just, dude, for them, the people watching, they have rainbow
RGB,
colors and Subway Surfers. And then
Our logo.
our logo that's being blocked out by the lights.
No, it's looking pretty good on the video.
You're looking not pretty good.
Oh,
I'm really tired. I was at Gaige's house till like past 2 in the morning.
It's like 2:30.
Yeah. So I also the night before went to bed at like 3 in the morning and woke up at 5. So I've had like no sleep past couple days.
You had a blast though. Did a lot of brainstorming.
Cause I was too tired to drive home from Athens, so I was like, I'll sleep for a couple hours on my friend Drew's couch.
How was Drew's couch?
So the couch wasn't comfortable, but he gave me the best pillow, the best blanket, and was playing some filthy rain noise. And I'm a freak for rain noise, dude.
I like a good slow song. Like, not like a sad song, but kind of. It's kind of like a sad. I'll just play a sad song, but it's like, you know how they're always slow. It helps me slow.
Not really.
Yeah.
Metallica's got some sad stuff that's pretty.
See, I don't listen to Metallica. I'm more of like an indie alternative type of guy. So, I like a slower song, like a slower sad song.
Stop watching Subway Surfers.
I'm
dude.
sorry.
Anyways,
Guys, this is gonna be so annoying to listen to for like the first 15 minutes.
My weekend was great. I got to see my good friends, Drew Mulvane, and
Shout out Drew, but not for the week.
I'll give it next week because I really do love Drew. He's been a great friend to me recently.
Drew, you can finish the heart.
Ava, got to see her,
Nice.
and she's awesome. Good friend of mine.
If we're back, then we're back. If we stayed, hello guys. So I pulled off the craziest heist. I think it was like 8th grade. So
What made you think of this?
it was just like, you know, something like you do something like, dude, I'm so cool for that. Like
I've never had an experience like that.
Oh, this guy's not cool over here. So I used to work in a pool, and we weren't even lifeguards. Like I was a pool attendant. Bless you. I was a pool attendant, and we would just check the pH, check the chlorine, empty the trash bags. They were always full of bees, and I got stung, and I hated it. It was super easy. You really just sat down for 2 hours and then checked the chlorine and pH, and then sit down for another 2 hours. Really easy work, low pay. They probably heard that.
Really?
Yeah, like actually. So sorry for this, guys.
It's like a cat licking a
Cat licking ASMR. Ew. Ew. Okay.
Golly.
Stop.
I got bored hearing about your pH levels.
Okay, sorry. I got bored hearing about that one game.
What game?
You explaining the game out?
I said 2 parts of the Bulldogs game. I
No,
said
the
Carson
board
Beck's
game that's houses and
Catan?
friends. Yeah, Catan. It sounds fun, but the way you described it, you sounded like you're explaining World of Warcraft or something.
Dylan Wilson said that he loves Catan, so read it in week.
Shout out Dylan Wilson.
Quit shouting people out.
It's not
We
for
have
the
a
week.
specific segment for that.
You're right, you're right. Sorry, guys. I retract all my shout outs except for Brody's last week. Sucks to suck. So, I worked at the pool. This pool, they recently got a concession stand. Dude, I really hope that they don't hear that.
Finish your
This is a
story.
mess. This is a mess. So they were building a concession stand when I first started working there. And that's a good idea. So right after it was like almost the end of summer. I had like 2 weeks left. Concession stand opens.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing in between the concession stand and me. So we're back. Sorry for that cut there.
Make them hear that. Don't cut it.
So basically, this concession stand, there's like a bathroom door level lock in between me and the concession stand. And I took out one of my Chick-fil-A gift cards. And you know how you can like open the door with like a gift card or like a credit card, debit card, you know what I'm talking about? You just slide it in and it opens. That's all it took. And I was in the concession stand. And this is all a lie if anybody working at that pool company is listening for some reason.
Which one? Victory?
No. It was like a random company.
I'm saying like what pool?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I do know. I'm not telling,
Victory.
but it was not Venture. I'll tell you that much. So, anyways, I go into this concession stand. 8th grade me, all kinds of Oreos, Skittles.
I think it's all kinds of aura. It's like really grossed out.
I don't ever use
Good.
that word,
Continue.
except for you last night making that joke to Caleb, and
What joke?
I'll explain it in a second. But yeah, 8th grade me broke into the concession stand and I took too many snacks. Like they definitely noticed there was a lot missing, and it was on like my last week working. I felt like the king. I had snacks for like 3 days till I ate them all, and it was like a backpack full. Like you name a candy, I had it, and I felt like the man. That's just what I wanted to get out there.
Yeah, I don't know. Stealing usually doesn't make me feel good. Usually I feel bad. So.
Okay, but yeah, like I was in 8th grade. But yeah, that took way too long to get that story out. This week's episode's a mess, guys.
My name's. Wait, I forgot.
Okay, Thatch.
Cut that. It's episode 2. I
Hey,
already
this is my real name. That's
Thatcher
awesome.
is my real name, by the way. I don't know why you said your nickname on episode 1. That's my name.
Did I say nickname? No, Thatch is your nickname.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then cut this whole thing because now it looks obvious that my name's really
I've never heard your middle name.
Marcus.
Yeah,
Thatcher Marcus Kensington.
yeah. I've never heard your middle name.
Yeah.
Do you know mine?
Yours?
Yeah. Same middle
O'Neal
name.
Saxon.
Will made that up and so many people believed it.
I believed it for the longest time.
So many people thought I was Gaige O'Neal Saxon Brown.
It's not.
No, that's not my middle name.
I know it. I know your real one. I'm feeling a Robert. No,
No.
Chris.
No,
That's Caleb.
that's Caleb's first name.
Yeah.
It's the same middle name as Davin Stanfield and Logan Paul.
What the? How would I know either of those?
Alexander.
See, I did not know that.
Yeah.
But it's weird how I knew O'Neal Saxon.
Yeah, no, I promise you,
I knew your fake middle name, but
we
didn't
can
know
cut this, I guess. Thought my middle name was O'Neal Saxon.
That's weird.
Everybody thought my name, or back. Everyone thought my name was O'Neal Saxon, thanks to Will. Because
That's awesome. We need to have Will on. I love Will.
I want Will on so bad. How many
Next episode, we're having a guest.
We have guests.
I'm-
Episode 3.
I'm saying it right now so that we have to do it.
Guys, episode 3, there will be a guest here. I don't know the seating situation.
I have a couch I'm going to put right here, and we'll just adjust. I thought this whole thing.
What about a mic?
I do have those old mics.
It'd be hard.
What if we
We'd have to
gave
plug
him
it
like a Xbox headset?
That'd actually be kind of funny. We just have to plug it in, do a third audio, like a third mic.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, but yeah. Do you have anything you want to go off your chest before we get into our first segment? Everyone's favorite new segment.
There's a story I'd like to tell.
Let's hear it.
As you know, I worked at the Amazing Woodlands Camp.
The Amazing Woodlands Camp. I'm so jealous of that.
Where I at campus where I felt the call to ministry, so I wouldn't even be working at the church without Woodlands. I'd still be welding and such. But anyways, I went there, as a camper for as long as I can remember. Like the very first year we moved here that summer, I went to Woodlands and I've been going every year since. And then worked there the past 2 summers. But anyways, I just realized I'm gonna have to come clean about something to tell this story. I think I'm okay with that. I admitted that I dyed my mustache last episode. So
that was a crazy, by the way.
Yeah, the fact that I would say you're one of my closest friends, and you had no idea.
No,
I'm telling you, I did not tell a soul. I just came clean to my dad about it a week ago because he was talking about his gray hair, and I was like, dude, use Just for Men.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, but I don't know if it works good. And I said, do you think my mustache looks good? He goes, yeah. I go, well, I use Just for Men, so there you go. And he was like, oh, okay. Anyways, so I just came clean to dad about it, and I made him promise not to tell my mom. So.
Did he chuckle?
No, he just called me a cheater.
Oh, you cheater.
But the hair's still my hair. It's just darker now. Anyways, so
mascara.
It's crazy. I guess I do a confession every episode. I came clean about my mustache. Now I'm coming clean that I peed the bed until I was 12 years old.
Wow.
I don't know if I ever told you that.
I think I did know that one.
So I used to wear pull-ups every night, and when I would go to camp, my mom, such a great lady, had thought through this entire process to help me not get busted by my other cabin mates. So she would send me with Walmart bags. So I would wake up earlier than everybody else, put my pull-up in a Walmart bag, and go put it in the bottom of the trash can, and then go get dressed, right?
Yeah.
So it's the first morning I wake up and I see that I'm a Walmart bag short. Not that I'm not going to blame my mom, but let's just say I wasn't packing my own bag at, however old I was.
How old were you at this time, if you had to guess? Could be wrong.
I think it was 5th grade.
Okay, that's not bad. That's
to still be peeing the bed.
You're 11? 5th grade?
Yeah.
You're a little child. It's fine.
Yeah. So they found out later on. They said, "Well, I'm coming clean. Let's go ahead and talk about this." Went to some doctor and he said, nothing me being immature or anything. Because of my adenoids, they were causing me to fall into too deep of a sleep where it wouldn't wake me up that I had to pee. So I had surgery, got my tonsils and adenoids taken out. That night I stopped peeing. The second I got those removed.
Can you explain what adenoids are?
So you know what tonsils are?
Yes.
Adenoids are just another organ. I don't know what the word is, but it's back here, in your nose. I don't know what it does or what its purpose is, but I know my little cousins had the same issue I did with wet in the bed. They got their adenoids taken out. Problem went away.
Bedwetting.
We got filthy adenoids.
Filthy. Oh
no.
The Kensingtons.
Yeah. Well, it's mom's side. So you just threw that name out and we're wrong. It's all from my mom's side. I don't have any male cousins on my dad's side. It's all women.
So, what is your mom's maiden name? What's your first pet's name?
Buckles.
Buckles? Is that for real?
My mom's maiden name. Anyways.
What was your first pet's name?
Sophie.
And what's your hometown?
San Angelo.
That's the 3 security questions right there, dude. You can't just answer those.
I don't know. I did the weird ones favorite fruit.
What is your favorite fruit?
Apple. Just kidding. Apple festival. Anyways, so I wake up and I notice that I'm one bag short. Nothing against my mom, great woman. So I decided, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out of the way because I'm gonna have to raw dog a pull up into the trash can without a concealer. So I was like, I'm just gonna go and get this out of the way day one. So I go into the bathroom like I always do. I take off my pull up, put it in the bottom of the trash can, but there's nothing else in the trash can. So I couldn't put anything on top of it, nothing. So I was like, how are they gonna know it's me? So I put the pull up in, go back to bed. Well, at Woodlands, part of a way to earn points for your team is they do cabin cleanup. So your cabin wakes up, you clean your room and your bathroom, and then judges go around and grade it and whoever had to clean his cabin gets like a bunch of points and gets to eat dinner first, whatever.
Sweet.
So everybody's waking up, they're starting to do their jobs, and I go into the bathroom along with everybody else because everybody pees when they first wake up. So I go in there and brushing my teeth, and everyone in our cabin is in the bathroom except for one kid. He's still in bed, and everybody goes like, I see everybody gathering around the trash can, and they're like, "Yo, Keegan, come look at this." Frick, they were like. So everybody's gathered around the trash can, and they're like, "Yo, Thatch, come look at this." So I go and look, and they're like, "Dude, someone put a pull-up in here." And I went, ew. I was like, it was him. I saw it, and I point to the kid that's still in the room by himself. I said,
"You did not."
I said, it was him. I watched him put it in there. And so for the rest of the week, we all called him Piss Boy behind his back. It was my pull-up.
Dude, that kind of reminds me of a funny story. I told Grant the other day. He was mind blown. One time in 8th grade, Jacob Tatum, great teacher, love that guy. We were in 8th grade.
Jacob Tatum.
Yeah, Tommy Tatum's son.
Cy Chadwick accepted my friend request on Facebook.
Sick. He probably accepted mine, probably.
We didn't both add him at the same time.
No,
so.
like at 1:45.
Me and Gaige, we went to there's a couple different people. We went on Facebook and followed them at the exact same time, and then we liked somebody's Instagram story at the same time. It's like 2 in the morning.
That was so funny. It was like, but yeah. So 8th grade, Mr. Tatum's class. It's me and 5 other dudes sitting around.
No, I'm sorry. Hate to cut you off. You said Jacob Tatum. Do you mean Tommy Tatum?
Tommy Tatum's son.
He has a son
that teaches 8th grade. Maybe not now, but he
Oh, you went to a different middle school than I did.
Yeah, you went to PCMS, I went to JMS, and they merged as PJHS for my 8th grade year. Anyways, guys, we're back. Sorry. So I was in Mr. Tatum's class, and there was about me and 5 other dudes sitting at a table. Grant is one of them, and then there's a bunch of desks and rows. I stomachache that day. Sue me. Oh well, people get stomach aches. I had to fart so bad, and I accidentally let it out. Thankfully, it was silent. It was like super quiet. No one heard it. I thought I was safe.
You know the strat to making them quiet, right?
I do now.
Okay.
But it was thankfully it was silent. I was safe, but it was like, it's definitely gonna smell.
Right.
And it hit most of the class at the same time, and then it made its way to Mr. Tatum, and he was like, everyone was like overreacting as like all 8th graders would when they smell a fart.
You Dutch oven an entire room?
Yes, it was that bad.
God.
And then the teacher, Mr. Tatum, he smells the fart and he goes, "Oh my gosh, guys, whoever did that, you need to go to the hospital. You are not healthy."
Hospital?
He said, "You need to go to the hospital. You're not healthy." And everyone's like dying laughing, and they're trying to pinpoint where it came from. And then they all kind of like, everyone's like, it came from the 6 dudes at that round table, because, it was pretty obvious where it came from. And everyone was like, instantly like, we're on trial. And it's like, okay, he didn't do it, he didn't do it, he didn't do it, he didn't do it. It was either Gaige or Brandon. And I instantly look at Brandon and I went, "Dude." And then he's like, his face gets red as a tomato. He's like, "What? It wasn't me, guys. I didn't do it." And then his face is red. He's instantly defensive and everything. Everyone's like, "Okay, it was Brandon." And everyone's like dogging on him, laughing at him, everything. Next couple days, everyone's like, "Oh, Brandon, you gonna fart again, dude? Should we clear?" And it was me. I got away with
The
it.
best is like when the blame is shifted and you don't just accept it, but you join in on making fun
Yes, I joined in. Everyone was laughing. I was like, "Dude, why would you? That smell awful. Dude, go to the hospital."
Like,
and then I told Grant,
everything he would do, we'd be like, "Piss boy."
"Okay, piss boy."
It's like, and he was like, "What are you on?"
Dude, I told Grant on the phone the other day, and he went, "No way, what?" Like, he was baffled.
I don't talk to Grant anymore. Me and him are no longer friends.
That's a lie. Don't lie like that.
I'll call him right now. I was sad in a vulnerable state. I called my friend Grant to get some things off my chest and, just tell kind of what happened.
You never call me.
And he didn't answer. And then
That's why you're mad?
because then I go to the group chat, the fantasy group chat, and he's grilling me, being so rude. So I told him he can either apologize or I'm done being friends with him, and he never apologized. So I'm gonna give him a chance to apologize right now on the pod.
Okay. You're outing him like that is loud.
If he doesn't pick
Put it
up,
to the mic.
I know he just woke. Well, I don't want the ringing to be like annoying. When he answers, I will.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah. After the Grant thing, we can get into some segments.
Yeah.
Feeling
great this morning. What time is it?
It's 10:20.
Okay.
Hey man.
Grant, my guy.
Hey, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to apologize on the podcast.
What am I apologizing for again?
The way I was treated yesterday in the fantasy chat.
Just do it.
I'm deeply sorry for my actions in the fantasy group chat yesterday. I'd like to issue a formal apology.
I'm sorry for starting the bad stuff in the group chat. I started it.
What? You didn't mention that.
Okay, well, it's so good to see you. Hopefully next time you're actually sitting here with us on the pod and not just on FaceTime. You look great. Did you just get out of the shower?
I did just get
Can
out
I
of the
see
shower,
him? I'm
actually.
getting a little FOMO.
What are you doing today?
Going to vote, actually.
No way.
Hey, congrats. You doing for Kamala?
Cut.
I don't think I'm going to speak on that.
Thank
You
you.
want to know my political leaning?
He's voting for Trump.
Well, yes, maybe.
Okay, I don't think it matters that people know. It's a small podcast from
I think every one of our listeners are voting for Trump.
Probably. Hey, register to vote.
Jinx,
You know, it's your right. Register to vote.
Yeah, I know a couple females who did not register, which is absurd. I'm voting. I might vote today.
I'm voting probably to Monday morning.
I'm registered. I know that much.
I know I'm
I
registered.
had to. I voted in the senator election a couple years ago.
No way.
Yep. Then I went to a runoff and I didn't go to that one.
I've never voted before.
I like voting for the Board of Education.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a
pretty
fun vote.
sick.
Dude, going to those meetings and watching people get fired up is so fun.
Yeah. I love watching the TikTok clips of the board meetings of like the super bad people.
Well, anyways, we'll let you go. We're gonna jump into some segments. It was good
Grant, I
talking
wish
to
I
you.
could see you right now. You probably look so
Good talking to you
stunning.
too. Have fun.
I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
It's the same guy that you had a great time with the night previous to last podcast.
Yeah, so me and Grant are actually doing really good right now. I'm not mad at him at all. I wasn't expecting him to apologize, if I'm being honest. I was expecting it because our whole thing last night was he was like, I'm fine with apologizing, but you should apologize first since you started this whole thing.
You never told anyone that you started.
I started it because he didn't pick up my call whenever I was sad, so I ended up just driving around all sad with
I've done that before.
windows down, freezing.
That's not a good idea.
It's best when you're sad. Blast yourself with cold air. I'm freezing right now. I turned the heat on. Nothing's working.
My toes are cold, but I feel great.
Dude, I'm shivering.
I see. I noticed earlier.
Yeah, because of how scrawny I am.
No, dude.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I actually do feel bad about that.
It's okay, I'm just gonna think about it the rest of the week.
I know you actually are, and I'm actually so sorry.
It's 55 degrees in here.
55?
Yeah!
This is what you called 68.
No.
It's like the same. It is like actually cold in here. It was not 68.
the heat is just not on.
I feel good. I dressed for the occasion because it was super cold last time.
I might put my jacket on, but it'll look silly because of my jersey.
I don't think it looks silly.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
It looks good when you're walking around.
I'm cold. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'll entertain you guys with a little song. Country road,
No.
take me home.
No.
to the place.
Dude, the Subway Surfers actually looks awesome.
West Virginia.
Might be a permanent solution.
Mountain mama, take me home. Country road.
Is that your karaoke?
Yeah, that was my new
Yeah.
karaoke segment, guys. Black market segment karaoke
I did pitch a karaoke segment
last
last
night.
night.
It was I'm a fan favorite, or I was a fan favorite.
The only issue is I can't sing.
The jacket looks great, dude.
Say on yeah.
Oh yeah. Why did I say that? Oh, you told me
It's
to.
weird, dude.
Thanks.
Anyways, let's see what's our first segment. Was it Letterboxd?
It's everyone's favorite new segment, Letterboxd. You have to have the D at the end. Stupid.
Okay, Letterboxd, if you don't know, it's this app.
Love it.
It's my favorite app. It's probably
Keep
my
it
most used social media app. I have some friends from camp, Mark Druden, BJ, and Andy Anderson, and Blake
Andy.
Petaway. I would say they
Okay.
started my love for movies, and they showed me this app that they're all on, and it's such a good community, except for this one lady that commented hate speech on one of my reviews, whatever.
Dude, wait. Can we talk about that a little more?
Yeah.
This guy, he watches like 8 movies a week, reviews all of them. I love going through the reviews. there was one girl that was just like so rude for no reason.
So I go to the movies 3 times a week because we have the AMC Stubbs member or whatever, and then I watch 3 like random movies that I'll rent on YouTube. So I watch 6 movies every week. Not obviously every week. I try to do 6 movies a week. But yeah, I write out long, thoughtful reviews. Hang on, my dad's calling me.
Put on the speaker.
Yeah.
What are you doing at the church?
Me and Gaige are in the teen room hanging out.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Mr. Kensington.
Did you kill anything?
No, but I saw a little 6-pointer come in, and I could have smoked him. He hung around for about 45 minutes.
I thought you were wanting to kill the 6.
No, this is a little 6.
Oh, okay.
Where
were you
grow?
at?
Let him grow.
Huh?
Whose property were you on?
Tyler's.
Oh, okay, cool.
Tyler's daddy. We're gonna go again next Saturday. Maybe that big 6. He has a big 7 and a decent 8, but not a great 8. So
Not a good eight.
maybe they'll come out. The wind was bad. We just didn't have a good wind. So, but he said he'd go next Saturday if I wanted to go. So
Well, sweet.
maybe. Yeah.
Are we watching the Longhorns game together?
I'm watching the Longhorns game at the house. I would love for you to watch it with me.
Well, I'll be there.
Sounds like a full invite.
Whatever, and
Ooh,
have a good time.
Yeah, sweet. Well, I got nothing else going on today that I know of other than the game. Oh, sorry. Me and Gaige might be doing something, but I'll be home for the game.
Okay, yeah, no, we're going to Rocco's at 2 with the old people, and then by the time the game starts, we'll be scrounging some more food. So either we'll order food or make something at the house or something.
Okay, sweet.
And that's better than watching it with Georgia fans because they're going to be hard to watch it with.
I could not agree more.
I love this.
I don't think I can do it.
Just having grown adults bark at you just doesn't sound fun to me.
It's just weird. It's just weird.
It is so
We're
weird.
in the same. We're starting to be.
Of Bevo going after the dogs the other day. I was cracking up. If I could figure out how to post it on my Facebook, I would, but I thought, well, good thing I can't do that.
I'll do it for you.
I pissed everybody off.
Well, let's just say there's people from our church that always like my Facebook stories. They did not like it whenever I posted that.
Oh, you posted it. That's funny.
Oh yeah, I post.
You be that guy, and I'll just laugh.
Okay.
Just repost. Silent
All right, your
repost.
mom's calling.
All right. See ya.
All right, bye.
Sorry about that. The phone calls I always answer. Mom,
Not mine.
dad, or sister.
Not mine.
I always answer them. And so, anyways, Letterbox.
Letterbox.
Where was I at? Anyways, yeah, I review movies every week, and I long thought out. Like I really care about it. Some of them aren't that long or thought out. Sometimes I just like put one word because did he break the game?
Yeah.
So, anyways, I write this review on the Ronald Reagan movie, and
We're back, guys. Sorry.
okay,
Sorry for the cuts.
so I don't know what part of this review made her say this. In most of my reviews, I bring up the fact that I'm in the movie theater by myself, or I watch this by myself, because I'm always by myself because I like being alone.
Mm.
Sure, a loving girlfriend would be cool one day, but also
Eventually.
I love being by myself so much to the point where I don't really care that I don't have anything going on, because then I wouldn't be able to watch movies all the time by myself. And shout out the Pretentious Film Enjoyer group. What a group. Anyways, let me find my Reagan review. I said something that might have been like pretty heavily Republican. I don't know if that upset her in the beginning.
That's definitely what did it, dude.
So a lot of people were giving the Ronald Reagan movie a bad review, and I was mad because I thought it fired me up because Reagan's one of my favorite presidents.
Mhm.
I think he's one of the best. I think
Good guy.
He's awesome.
Number
So I started off by saying I'm blown away by how many awful reviews this movie has. As I was watching, I kept waiting for a reason to hate it, and I came to the conclusion that the cause of these outrageous reviews is there are too many soft-handed, low testosterone men and blue-haired freaks on this app. And I think that might have upset her, which understandable. I went too far.
You think that might have upset her?
Nothing wrong with blue hair either. Ninja's cool. I don't know why I said it. I was mad that people were only hating on it because it was a Republican movie. I think that's what my issue was.
That's a better way to word it.
So nothing. I don't have anything against. I'm not like hating liberals in any way. I was just mad that they were hating us.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I did say also anytime I watch a movie that there's a good woman in, I always like jokingly say like I want one of those. And Nancy is awesome, Nancy Reagan. And so I said, "Where's my Nancy?" at the end of it. I don't know if that's what she was talking about, but she commented, "I agree with you, comma, lonely man." Calls me a lonely man, and I was not in a good spot when I read that, and so I was just like,
she chose the worst time to call you.
Terrible timing, because like day before had just gotten shut down, rejected, and that was 2 weeks ago. But then I had like 8 dudes. Shout out Matthew Hogue, Joseph Hogue, and Drew Mulvan were in the comments, and so Joseph immediately comments after her, "I also agree, great movie. You must get all the ladies. Definitely not a lonely man." And then Mark comments, "What if this path were just meant to be? What if this is just the path we're meant to be on, wandering through like a gentle bird floating through the sky, just seeking for the right tree to land on to call home?"
That made me laugh when I read it. That one made me laugh pretty hard.
So, basically, what I want to do for this segment is talk about.
He's still stuck over here, by the way.
That's very frustrating. I watch a lot of movies, so it's gonna be hard to like narrow it down to like 1 or 2 a week. So. But my idea was just talk about a movie that we saw.
Or show.
And so I've been kind of busy this week, so I only saw 2 movies. And one I saw, I know last week I said I was going to play Catan with LBJ. We didn't.
What?
Because I think.
I was so excited.
Well, Christmas did. So me and LBJ decided to go watch a movie because we haven't watched a movie together. He was part of the Pretentious Film Enjoyer Club, and we both hadn't seen the new Joker movie, so we went and saw that. And
you spoiled it to me last night.
I did. So that's the only problem with this Letterboxd series is there's going to be spoilers. Here's the reason why I don't care. This movie's been out for like a month now. If you haven't seen it, that's not on me. Like, I don't care at this point. So for you to be sad last night that I spoiled it, boo-hoo.
It was just
It's been out for so long.
You didn't even like try.
Here's why I didn't try.
You know I'm busy all
Here's why I
week.
did not try. I said I went and saw the Joker movie. And Gaige goes, "Oh, it sucks."
No, finish the sentence. I said, "It sucks, right?"
I thought you were
I've
trying to
never
get me
seen
to
it.
agree with you. That to me, that makes me think you think it sucked, but you're trying to see what
I've heard bad reviews. Are they true?
Say, "Oh, I haven't seen it yet. I heard it was bad."
That's essentially what I said.
No,
I just thought.
He went,
I
"Oh,
just
dude, it
implied
sucks, right?"
I said, "It sucks, right?" Like question mark.
Well, whatever. There's other people there and they agreed with me. So, anyways, moving on.
Guys, agree with me in the comments.
No.
Go on.
Anyways,
This is really frustrating me. We can't. He's okay. He's stuck. Guys, audio listeners, the Subway Surfer video. The guy's been stuck for like the last 10 minutes, and I can't watch it
I
anymore.
miss Jonah. I wonder what he's up to.
Oh my gosh, what a guy!
I love Jonah so much. Anyway, so I watched Joker. Fully, I'm not even gonna try to say it. I don't care. And it got so many bad reviews because of the musical take on it. I'm about to give out some spoilers, so lock
Cover
in.
your ears.
Should I just read my review on it?
Yeah, just read it.
I understand why people don't like this. Anyone who can't properly understand the point of the film wouldn't. Anyone who thinks this is the story of Joker would hate this. This is not a Joker story. It's a man who wants to be seen, a man that wants to be loved, a man that wants to matter. From what I gathered, people were mad that it was a musical. However, when you think about the fact that this isn't the Joker, this is a mentally ill man who lives in a fantasy where he is an icon, it begins to make sense. I love the musical aspect. The songs were great. This is so freaking good. I believe the guy who kills Arthur is the Joker. You see what appears as him cutting a smile on his face in the background. Arthur was not the Joker. He never was. He started the movement and realized he doesn't want to be a part of that. He just wants to matter, but not by creating suffering for others. He just doesn't want to be belittled anymore. He wants the people to love him and care about him. And the only person that I've seen that had like a similar view on this, other than LBJ, because we watched it together and got the same takes, which by the way, he scared the crap out of me because I'm not going to lie, I was like laying down kind of half awake when the dude starts cutting the smile on his face, and LBJ like smacked and grabbed me and started freaking out, and it scared me really bad. But I read Andy Anderson, my good friend's review, and he had the exact same take as me, which made it, like, it was good, like reassuring. What'd you say?
I just said AA battery because Andy Anderson AA.
Yeah, okay.
It was just like, it was like.
So anyways, if you saw the Joker movie and you're mad that it was a musical, boo-hoo.
You like to
Go
really
watch your
grill.
easy to comprehend movies and move on.
In
If
your-
you're not smart enough to realize the point of a film, then you're not smart enough to talk about it. Be
In your
quiet.
Letterboxd reviews, you really like to grill the opposing opinion.
Because I get mad. Like, people are dumb. Know what you're talking about. There's people who are angry about the fact that it's a musical but didn't realize that Arthur's not the Joker. they just happened to miss the fact that the guy was cutting a smile on his face in the background.
Maybe
You're
they
ridiculous.
left the theater because it was so bad.
Who?
Maybe they left the theater because it was so bad.
That's on them. I sat through all of Cabrini. Me and you sat through the entirety of Cabrini, and it was horrible.
Which movie did we walk out on?
Oh, it was that rom-com that everybody said was really good, but it just wasn't. But
Sydney Sweeney one?
No, we unfortunately watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was an older one that they were replaying. It's that, what's that guy's name? Anyways,
Oh
here's
my
the
gosh,
deal.
I remember.
Here's why we walked out. It wasn't because it was a bad movie. Well, we weren't enjoying it, but it's because we had just watched 2 other movies.
We're doing a triple feature. is what
Who
we call
does
it.
that?
No one does a triple feature.
We were there,
We do double features. That's tolerable. I
Yeah.
fell asleep during long legs, but
and then so we're like, hey, let's try to watch a third one.
a triple feature because we were busy every other day.
And it was like, it was just too much. Too much to take
Too
in.
much time.
Because now that I've been on Letterboxd, I can't watch a movie without thinking about how I'm gonna form my review.
Yeah.
Midway. So I had 2 reviews sitting in my head that I haven't done yet, and now I'm trying to intake a third one. It's too much. I couldn't
Yeah.
do it. So
It's-
the other movie I watched, I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I don't really know how I feel about it. It's called Demolition, and it has Jake Gyllenhaal in it, and it was so fun. Like I had so much fun watching it, but it kind of made me really sad. It put me in a little bit of a hole, which is why I'm glad that we hung out last night because last night would have been awful for me.
I'm glad that you came over.
Yeah, I would pretend to be happy the whole time we were together, and it was easy. I'm fine, guys. I'm okay.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. You're telling the truth here.
I'm happy. As long as I'm with people, I'm gonna be very happy. The second I get in my room today, though, downhill. But I'm just gonna watch a sad movie. There's a movie I've been wanting to watch for a while called Her.
Watch the Lego movie.
I don't really like happy movies.
But watch the Lego movie.
I like movies that make me feel.
You don't have to.
So anyways,
be
I watched
the
Demolition.
bad guy.
The dude's wife dies, and he doesn't seem to be bothered by it at first. He doesn't show any emotion. And in fact, this dude on the bus asked him like how do you feel? And he's like, I'm not sad, I'm not mad. He's like, then what do you feel? And he just kind of, like you ever have those feelings where you're just numb?
Yeah.
You're just like numb to everything going around. You just don't really care anymore.
That was him.
Seems to be where he's at, but then it like turns very quickly. He's so happy. He starts writing this letter to this lady that owns. She's like customer support for this vending machine company that he angrily writes a letter because his M&Ms got stuck, and then he just starts like drama dumping about his wife and his situation. Sends her like 10 letters. They end up meeting up, and he like obviously really cares about her, and she's the only person he can open up to. There's people like asking him about the situation, he just doesn't talk. His ex-wife's dad is asking questions, he doesn't talk.
Do you want to explain the movie enough to where someone would want to watch it, but leave the ending to them to decide? So it's like Letterboxd segment. Go watch this movie.
Well, I haven't even reviewed it, so I don't even know what I feel about the ending.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, go watch it. It basically, this guy, he's this really cool bond with this lady's son, who's struggling with his sexual identity, and he's like very supportive and just like, I don't know, not that I'm not gonna get into that, but
yeah,
it was just a wholesome, because this kid's like, little classic troubled teen, doesn't really get along with anybody, and he's bringing him out of his shell. In fact, even lets him shoot him with a gun in a chest because he bought a Kevlar vest and was like, let's test it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was fun. I enjoyed it. There's happy parts, sad parts.
Heck yeah.
It's very sweet. Very
I think I
wholesome.
might go watch that. My Letterboxd review is a lot less detailed, so sorry for you guys.
I farted and it smells so bad and I'm marinating in it.
If it reaches this way, I'm going to be upset.
I'm in a cesspool of my own filth.
I hate that word so much.
I use it way too much.
You do. And I'm honest with you, so you should be happy about it. Okay, guys, so my Letterboxd review is, it's going to be less detailed, so sorry about that. But Cyberpunk Edge Runners, the show, 2077. Oh my gosh. It is, I am a fan of anime.
Cyber edging?
I'm a fan of anime. And it's just like something I've been watching forever, since middle school. I don't really care about like people's opinions too much. So people would make fun of it and I just tried it out. You know what I mean? But anyways, this show is great. It's one of those one season shows. The pacing is a little fast. They probably still heard that.
There's no way.
I really hope. No, the pacing's a little fast, but the story is just so good. It's so compelling. I really recommend watching it. It'll take you like 3 nights to watch. Just watch 2 or 3 episodes a night. Super sad. So if you're in a sad mood, watch this show, I guess. But I don't want to spoil anything. I want everything to be like their first time hearing it and watching it if they do decide. But holy crap, I rated it 5 stars on Letterboxd, and I don't do that a lot.
What's your biggest takeaway?
My biggest takeaway is there's no plot armor for anybody. It's just like real. It's realistic of what actually. There's no plot armor. There's no, oh, this is the main character, so everything goes well and everyone wins. Like it's real. Yeah. So watch that, guys. That's my Letterboxd. I'm not too into like shows and movies like he is. He's really passionate about it, which I respect. But I just watch to watch. You know what I mean?
I think my biggest takeaway from Demolition was
He's thinking on it.
because there's a lot of different things you can look at. The inner conflict, like the classic male, just gonna bottle this up and try to pretend like everything's fine, which you find out later like everything's not fine until he addresses it. Like you can't just bottle it up and expect those things to go away. That's something I feel like every dude struggles with. You know, you want to bottle stuff up. I hate talking about the ways that I feel and like addressing certain situations, but you find like he's kind of happy, but it's all fake until he actually decides to address what's going on. And I don't know. I just think it was cool that he was able to find that peace through a stranger.
Yeah.
And just saying like, dude, it doesn't matter who you talk to, just talk.
Just get it out.
Just talk about stuff, man.
I like that. I think I might watch that movie. I'm so serious.
Do it. It's good.
So, before we get into this next segment, I'm going to fix the Subway Surfers because this guy's been stuck for like 20 minutes now.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so guys, I've put on some Minecraft parkour because it was the next thing recommended and I didn't feel like looking up Subway Surfers again. But this is...
Reincarnated. That sounded just like him. Oh, God.
So,
That was Glorilla.
what's our next segment? You have the itinerary.
Sorry.
Guys,
So our next one is...
this is going to be such a roller coaster.
Our next one's which brand is better. So I thought we'd start with Lunchables and... What is it called? Lunchly?
Lunchables and Lunchly is the worst debate in the world.
I've never had Lunchly, so I can't speak.
I've never had Lunchly, but I think just the entire idea of it is stupid. They're trying to get money from children.
Did they put a Feastables bar in it?
Yes. It's a
I'll
little
say
one.
this. The Mr. Beast box at Zaxby's was so good. And
I think the
love
chocolate's too
the
sweet.
Beast bar.
I think it's too sweet.
What's a good thing they only give you a tiny little brick then, idiot? I don't like sweets.
Wow,
Why don't you
okay.
shut up.
You sound like you're reviewing a letterbox to me.
Oh, you got me all fired up talking about my emotions and stuff. So
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you started it.
yeah, well, you brought
Just like
it
the brand.
at me by calling me scrawny.
I'm
Anyways,
sorry.
Here we go, folks. I
I'm
would like to
sorry.
talk the brand, like instead of which brand is better. This is kind of more. Well, no, it is a which brand is better. Which water brand are you rocking with? There's one wrong answer.
Are you giving me every answer, like any brand of water?
Any
ever?
brand. There's no right answer, but there is a wrong one.
Okay, the wrong answer is Dasani.
Yes.
That's like common
It's
knowledge.
like thick.
It's like common knowledge that they put salt in there to make you more dehydrated.
Dude, I
That's
know
why
so
water
many
parks
people.
them.
Look, here's the deal. Jonah, who love the dude to death, but
Is he a Dasani fan?
I don't know that he is. But growing up, I spent not really growing up. We started being friends in like 8th grade, and then but all throughout high school, I would spend every day pretty much at Jonah's house.
Yeah.
And love him. Love both of his parents. His mom is like a second mom to me.
Mhm.
Here's the deal, though. They're a Dasani household, so we would go over there, and I'd be thirsty, and my only option was Dasani, and I would just be like, God.
Tap water, dude.
I mean, at that point, you might as well. I hate Dasani so
You know,
much.
amusement parks and like water park, like all that, they use Dasani because it makes you more dehydrated because they put salt in it. Like you can read the label and it'll say a little bit of salt.
The best water that I've had, and this is not like it's not like you're gonna buy a pack of this, but
Boss.
okay, liberal propaganda right there. Here's the deal.
Nicole, my mom, you put me on Voss. Thank you.
All right, for those of us that are poor, Body Armor water is so good.
Body Armor water is great.
It's so freaking good.
It is great. You can get Voss at Ross for bars. You can
Ross
get-
dress for less?
Yes, they have Voss. Like little 6-packs for like $5. It's insane.
Okay, well, here's the deal. And, we talked about this last night. Here's the thing.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna go back. Who addresses as Ross dress for less?
That's what the store's called.
Everyone says Ross.
Anytime
I've
I hear people say
never heard-
Ross, I always go, dress for less?
I know somebody that works at Ross, and they just say Ross. Ross dress for less? What?
Well, I get pretty much all my clothes are from Ross or Goodwill, so I've earned the right to call it whatever the freak I want, dude. All right? So why don't you shut up and let me finish talking? My favorite water,
Only because you.
and because I love this brand, I don't care what anybody says about this brand. Great Value is a good brand, and their water is good.
Wait,
and their chocolate milk
is literally the best. Yeah,
Their
go
chocolate
down.
milk is good. Their whole milk, so good.
Great Value milk, I can get behind. I've never tried Great Value chocolate milk, but saying Great Value is the best brand is a little wild.
I didn't say the best. I said my favorite.
Okay,
Me
so
personally,
subjectively to you, it's the
Great
best.
Value, the jug. You get a whole jug of Great Value chocolate milk. I've never had a jug of
Why are you
Great
saying jug
Value
like that?
chocolate
Why are you
milk
saying jug like
lasts
that?
longer than 2 days.
Jug.
A whole gallon gone in 2 days. There's no way it lasts longer than that. You give me
That's
some
reasonable.
You give me some chocolate milk, Great Value kind, and some dones. I will rip through all of them so fast. You give me a whole box of Krispy
Were you
Kreme
around
donuts.
for the donut sticks era?
Donut sticks?
If you know, you know. We won't get into it.
Here's the thing.
I have another topic.
Me and Gaige one time went to Goodwill and sat in the Krispy Kreme parking lot right after and killed an entire box. And I was just
Oh my
singing to
gosh.
him. I was singing John Mayer songs, looking into his eyes, and then in between the lyrics, I would just blank, make my face go blank.
Like, dude, it's like electric, just like singing, and then whenever there's no lyrics, he just like stone face. I don't know where tune came from. Tombstone. Next segment. What's the best Little Debbie?
Mine's such a hot take, and people don't agree. Here's the deal.
I think I have one.
I've said here's the deal like 8 times in the last 5 minutes.
It's okay.
My thing with Debbie snacks, there's ones that are obviously better.
Yeah.
My answer is more like I get sick of certain Debbie snacks after a while.
Oh, yeah.
Like zebra cakes are ruined for me at this point. I've had too many, and they're too sweet. I'm not a cake guy either. Cake sucks. Cake's one of the worst things man has ever created.
You've upset so
I
many
don't care.
people.
I go to a birthday party. I'm not touching the cake. That's
I don't eat the
disgusting.
cake either, but
Cake
it's
is
good
so
guys.
gross. Go to a wedding. I just went to a wedding. They're like, "You want a piece of cake?" I said, "No." Screw you.
You
I'd
were
rather
an
drink
angry
the design.
person.
Cake is not good. Give me pie. Give me whatever. Cake? Are you serious? What are we, poor?
You just said about the water.
I'm
for
poor,
the
okay? Big
people.
deal. Here's the deal. My sister's about to drop like a band on her wedding cake. A band on her wedding cake.
That's crazy. I don't like that.
I'll give you $5. We'll go pick up an apple pie and everybody will be happy.
Yeah.
What was I about to get into? What
Little Debbie.
Little Debbie. So, the only one that I haven't gotten sick of that like I can eat every week and not be like, oh man, I'm tired of this, is Star Crunch. I love Star Crunches so much. Or oatmeal cream pies.
Those are two really good ones.
You never get sick of those. Zebra cakes, I got sick of them. Swiss rolls, I got a little sick of them. Not gonna lie, they're both great. Swiss roll, I would say,
It's up there.
it's gotta be the most iconic one.
Yeah. Donut sticks is a Little Debbie, by the way.
I've had it.
Yeah.
I was just confused on why we were talking about it.
Oh, it was in the group chat.
What group chat?
That I'm not gonna name because it's got a weird name.
Tachinka?
Yeah. Ben made it, but it's still just like
Well, I wasn't a part of that conversation, so.
Yeah.
Must have been after y'all kicked me out and moved on without me.
I never kicked you out. I got kicked out as well. Are we leaving that in?
I don't care.
I will.
Is someone gonna get mad at us because they
No.
kicked us out?
No.
I still love every person in that.
Me too.
Even the one guy who definitely hates me, I love him.
I know there's
a
one.
lot.
There's one or two that definitely hate me, and I tried so hard to get that friendship back, and they were just like, they said it's not worth it.
There's only one that's like expressed or made it seem like there's hate, and he was like always one of my favorites. So the rest of them,
I
I
could say the
talked to
same.
here and there. I don't remember the last time I talked to Ben.
We're back.
We ranted a little bit.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way.
I miss that group so much.
Dude, some of the best memories.
Oh yeah, not so, like the best memories. Like my favorite memories come from that group.
I still talk to Will pretty frequently.
I still talk to Will a lot. He agreed to be on the pod.
And I talked to Devin.
I talked to Devin. Devin, you're the man.
I was gonna go see him last night, but I forgot.
Yeah,
I didn't forget. I got sad.
Yeah. That's
Ain't
unfortunate.
no rhyme or reason.
There's your karaoke. Dude, we were singing at the same time. I gotta stop cutting you off because the audio is probably a little like everywhere, but I do that. What's our next segment for the day? Guys, Playdate roadmap. Will, that's such a hot take that you don't like the roadmap. I need a roadmap in my life.
They're not watching this, dude.
Okay, I can still say it like they are.
We got dumb inventions. What? How long do you think this episode has been so far?
Oh, it's been a while. But there's gonna be a lot of there's probably like 5-10 minutes worth of cut conversation.
So my dumb invention, I camp frequently. I like camping. I like being outdoors. I'm actually going on a camping/hunting.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go back. I never said My Little Debbie. I was gonna say Christmas trees, but Star Crunch I can't ever Star Crunch is amazing. I'll never get tired of it.
Dude, thank you. Christmas trees are good because they're seasonal.
Yeah.
You don't get sick of a seasonal item.
No.
But Star Crunch is going to be there for you in June.
Yeah. I have a
Christmas
Star
trees-
Crunch most recently.
Christmas trees can't comfort you in June.
No. A Star Crunch can.
I don't like the way you said it.
It's the
Star
car.
Crunch can.
Okay, you were saying jug earlier.
Because I was getting excited.
Yeah.
I'm in a good mood this morning. I don't know how, but
I'm glad.
I'm
really
feeling
glad.
pretty good. I had fun last night. I think
Good.
that helped.
Feeling good.
I enjoyed talking to your brother last night.
Yeah.
It's always good to see him.
Fun guy to talk to.
He's a good guy. Very big lips. Like, I kept staring at him last night.
A lot of people think he's albino.
Look, I'm not saying I was interested or like wanting.
Who said that?
Cut that. He's got great lips. He has great lips. I'm jealous.
Heck yeah. He's got a great stash. It naturally curls.
Yeah.
Anyways, stupid inventions.
So
why do these exist?
Big camper. I've never been a sleeping bag guy because I feel like I'm having to look up. What are you laughing
I
at?
just remembered what yours was.
Yeah, so I don't really like sleeping bags to begin with because I like being able to move and I get claustrophobic, and if I'm sleeping and I feel like I can't move, I get mad. But
Yeah.
no hate towards sleeping bags. If people like that, yeah, I have one that's good for, you can put it in the snow and be fine.
Yeah.
So sleeping bags are great. I think they're a great invention. They're easy, they pack up well. There's a variation of a sleeping bag though that really drives me up a wall because I don't know why anybody would buy it. It's called the walking sleeping bag. Hey,
Why?
Hey, buy a jacket and some pants. It's literally like a puffer jacket but a bodysuit. What's the point?
I really
I know
couldn't
people
tell
that
you.
are
That's so
spending
stupid.
$300 on walking sleeping bags.
Why?
Hey,
You know someone who's bought one?
get a puffer jacket
Can we call them
and
they
get
come
some freaking sweatpants, and it's the same thing, and you can still put a blanket over. You don't need a walking sleeping bag, and they're always so expensive. What are we paying $300 for? This isn't real. You can get a jacket and some pants and have the exact same thing.
No, I want to interview someone who paid for a walking sleeping bag. And just like, why?
You said yacht.
You did last night. And
I didn't say yacht.
No, as I was walking to the bathroom, one of the times I was going to the bathroom, you said yacht.
Crazy thing to bring up.
In my head, I said like yacht, and it was like I was like, oh, that's not funny.
Oh, I thought you were saying that I said yacht in regards to your butt as you were walking away.
No. You just said you got to do something. I said yacht in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that's a stupid invention.
You
If
said
guys,
munting this morning.
I said munting.
Mogging.
Mogging.
I don't know what either of those mean.
Mogging is the.
I was in kind of a weird position, setting up mics, and you said like I'm gonna.
I'm gonna
you.
put the picture up
You said I'm gonna. Don't put.
right here, guys. Look at that. That's wild.
I'm so sorry. I care about the consumers. Audio
Munting is an
experience.
Australian term for puking.
It's what?
Munting is an Australian term for puking. Like, oh, I'm gonna munt, mate. Stop.
Try it. It feels good on the tongue.
I'm not licking the pop filter that we just unboxed an hour and a half ago. Oh, we gotta hurry this up. By the way, I got somewhere to be.
Oh yeah. Okay. So we can hit I think it's just TikTok of the weekend.
My stupid invention, guys. Really quickly, this really gets on my nerve. I forget the brand name. Please forgive me. I'll put a picture up if you really need. Someone created specifically for like Super Bowl 52, I believe. It's this like it's like a $50 or $80 punch bowl, and all it does is like it moves the punch around so it stays moving and it keeps it cold a little bit. Just put ice in your punch. And who has a punch bowl at the Super Bowl?
Ice waters it down.
Okay, there's ice in it either way. It just keeps it cold by like a stream.
That's
like water cooling a PC.
Yeah, that's dumb because they do make like a tank that you can fill up cups with that has ice around the walls and the liquid goes in the middle and it doesn't touch the
and
ice.
you can get that for probably like $15 on Amazon.
A beautiful angel followed me on TikTok.
You
I
wanna-
followed her last night.
You want to leave it in?
Yeah, I don't care. She's not gonna watch this.
You're right.
I followed her last night at like 2 a.m. to be funny. We gotta stop doing social media stuff at 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
It's not funny.
bad
It's just
idea.
weird.
It's a bad idea. But yeah, that invention is super stupid. And if anybody ever spent more than $20 on a punch bowl, you're a sucker.
In what world do you even need a punch bowl?
I'm so serious.
I've never needed a punch bowl in my 20 years of living.
It actually it makes I'm like getting warm, just getting mad thinking about it.
Dude, punch?
If you're of age, go get a beer. Go get a seltzer, get a Happy Dad. Who drinks punch?
Sweet tea's fine too.
Sweet tea. Go to Bojangles and get a gallon of sweet tea. Get two. Get sweet and unsweet.
Get Joe Burrow
For the
juice.
old people. No sponsors.
Joe Burrow juice. Joe Burrow juice.
Stop saying that.
You never sent me your TikTok, so I don't know how you expect me to play it.
Oh my gosh.
I can play mine real quick though.
Yeah, just play it up.
Did I show you mine already last night?
You gave me a glimpse.
Here's the deal. I love TikTok of the week, so I found like 20 videos that I had to decide between. I went with the longest one.
I don't do TikTok too much, guys. So sorry.
This one's long, so that's why I picked it.
You'll have to send it to me so I can put it up on. So it'll be like right. Oh, you're playing it. Oh wait. Can you make sure the TV's quiet? Because last episode I had to cut the audio and make it like half the sound because the TV was like blaring.
I don't know how. Can I turn it down on my phone?
Yeah. It was just really loud.
All right.
I forgot to send you the TikTok.
Potato. Tomato. 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 Cucumber.
Cucumber.
Menthe. Menthe. Onion. 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 Onion.
Onion.
Onion.
Onion.
I hate these
Onion.
games.
Onion.
Onion.
These games are so
Onion.
annoying.
The filters suck. He's
Onion.
making them fun.
Onion. Onion. Onion.
Onion.
Onion.
Onion.
Onion.
Onion.
Onion.
Onion.
Onion.
Shut up.
Onion.
Sorry, I'm getting excited. I'm with you.
Onion. 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 Onions. Onions. Onion.
There's no. Oh,
The onion.
look at his eye.
Onion.
Onion.
Don't make fun of
Onion.
him.
No, it just caught me off guard. I just forgot. I love that. I love that a lot. So, guys, I couldn't find my
I'm not even touching it.
I couldn't find my original TikTok of the week. Here we go. This is very similar. He's breaking down, dude. You're not even watching it. It's so good.
I watched it the first 3 times you played it while we were sitting here.
I don't like the. It's kind of. I don't like it, but.
Do
I
one
love
to the
it.
left. You can see where I. Dude. Wait, pause it. Wait, this one's way better.
It kind of is. He's.
It's the parkour. Here's.
I like that. That was funny.
I forgot. I don't have the remote. We're just ending here though, right?
Yeah, we'll do shout out of the week and roll it up. Sorry for being everywhere this episode, guys. I hope it turns out good.
I hope the mics work good.
I really hope they kind of don't, because they're just gonna hear a lot of hot breath from you.
You think I'm hot?
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think you look of weight.
Of weight, dude. It's off.
I felt bad earlier. I'm trying to make you feel better.
It's okay. I'll think about it. I'm about to go home and I'll be alone in my room until 7:30 when the game starts, and I'll just be sad thinking about it.
And I want you to also think about the time that I told you I wish we could switch body types, because I like yours more than mine.
You've never said that.
At Ben's house, we talked about it. And you talked about it, you're like, dude, I can't gain weight. And I was like, dude, I can't lose weight. And I was like, dude, I wish we could switch, because I like your body type so much more than me.
Dude, what?
You don't remember that conversation?
Here's the deal. No lady would much rather see a rib cage over a normal body type.
Wait, say that again?
A woman.
Are you saying I'm ripped right now?
I'm saying I said you have a normal body type. I said they're not. You can see my ribs in the mornings. Nobody wants that, dude.
I don't think that's bad at all.
What a starving to death child.
I don't think you're starving to death or a child.
I think I don't know. I eat a lot. Nothing. I poop so much. I never stop pooping. It doesn't matter how much I eat.
Oh.
If I eat more, I just poop more. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I went to the gym every day for a year. So much
Dude,
protein.
you look great right now. I don't know why
I
you're upset
pooped
with that.
everywhere. I'm the heaviest I've ever been right now. I'm actually starting to put on a little bit of
Good.
weight. And in some pictures I was looking at from the beach, I was like, dude, that's not bad. I don't know if you noticed, I posted a shirtless pic on my Instagram for
I
the first
did.
time.
Yeah. Dude,
I'm
congrats.
getting a little confident.
You look great.
Who's this? Who's
New
this?
guy.
Who's this guy?
Who's this in town?
Anyways, it's because I have been trying to poop less.
That's a great weight gaining method.
Yeah, hey,
Don't poop.
struggling gaining weight, stop pooping.
Guys, get constipated.
Actually, that's not good because I think Elvis died having too much poop in him.
You know what super glue does? Oh.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, my shot of the week, not only because he was the first one to ask for it, but I kind of already talked about him last episode. So I don't,
There's so many things I've heard.
he's the sweetest dude ever. So wholesome. Gives great hugs. I don't know if he can cook, but I bet he could cook well. His name is Colby Reese.
Ooh.
Colby Fleece. My shot of the week. Colby the Colbster.
He can cook probably.
He's the one that put me on to Just for Men, but Brody would like me to let y'all know that Brody put Colby on to Just for Men.
He told me that. Yeah.
So
Colby, I hope that car getting fixed is less than 4 digits.
Colby, have fun in Athens. Be safe. I think he's taking giant longhorns mount. What is going on?
It's always that way.
I'm hearing stuff over here.
I'm hearing stuff.
I'm getting freaked out. You do your shout. We need to wrap up because we still have to clean all this up before we leave.
Oh, you're right. So, guys, my shout out of the week, I haven't thought of it at all. It's going to be a little controversial. Might be a little biased opinion here, but my shout out of the week goes to little brother Dylan.
Yay!
He put all of his friends on the podcast. They were blaring it in class. You got your Chromebook taken away just to hear the podcast. Couldn't wait till you got home. I respect the balls out of that.
I love Dylan so much.
One time for Christmas, I got him a hoodie that has Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's on it, and the caption just says balls. And I made it.
I want to say something about Dylan right now.
Say it. Let's
You
hear
know,
it.
every time I'm with Gaige, we usually pop into Dylan's room to say hi while he's like playing Sea of Thieves or what have you.
Yeah.
And, you know, he always. Are you not hearing that?
I hear it. I hear it. I'm
Anyways,
used to it now.
he always puts on this like tough guy act like he doesn't like me, but it's whatever. I get it. My sister, he's in my sister's class, and
He's just nonchalant.
he found out she was my sister. He looks at her and goes, "Oh, Keegan's your brother. I love him." And whenever Haley told me that, I broke out in a little dance. I was like, "I got you."
Boom.
So I know you love me. The secret's out. Even though he kept acting all uncomfortable because I kept touching him during the movie. Not touching. I would like.
Please elaborate before you
I
get yourself
touched
in
his
trouble.
arm. It wasn't like anything bad.
Okay.
I was just being funny.
Really quick, guys. That same movie, we watched a couple do dirty things under a blanket, and then there was a questionable stain on the seat. That's a true story.
They were there for like half the movie.
They left
They
halfway
had their
through.
fun and
We
left.
looked at them and we went like, "You guys go, you rock."
No, because like,
It was
what's the
sarcastic.
point? Stay home. If you're not even gonna finish the movie. All right. Well, that's a little vulgar. We might have to.
Should we cut that?
You can leave the first part. It's the word, the diction. I wasn't so pleased with.
Yeah, you're right.
My word of the day, limerence. Look it up.
Limerence?
Beautiful word.
My word of the day is atrocious.
My other word of the day is pulchritudinous. Anyways, we'll wrap it there.
One upping.
You think atrocious was better than limerence? That I had to go up again? No,
No,
you
I
took
just
it
tried-
down. I was trying to bring it back up.
Okay, don't say I took it down.
Atrocious? A third grader
Your
used
hat
that
is
word.
atrocious.
I don't know why you're being mean to me.
Guys, play back the episode and listen to all the times that he was mean and count them up.
I've never been mean to this guy once.
Yeah, it was like 100 times.
Yeah, your kneecaps look weird. All right, let's
Guys,
do it.
thank you for listening to Gaige and Thatcher's Wet Socks. We didn't even do an official intro, but that doesn't matter. No way. He's
Caleb's calling. We got to wrap it up. So I'm sorry. Thanks for listening.
Love you guys.
If you made it this far, comment, booyah, grandma.